Ethical Implications of an Education Policy Issue by Christine Gansby. All images used are public domain. In the 12 years since the first smartphone was released in the market, the use and ownership of mobile digital devices has grown phenomenally. Access to the internet through a personal mobile digital device now ensures virtually anyone, anywhere can keep in touch through social media. The introduction of tablet devices with the iPad in 2010 helped revolutionize the digital classroom in a positive way. By 2019, the New South Wales Education Department has introduced an official policy aimed at controlling the use of personal mobile digital devices in the classroom, mostly through the restriction of their use. According to the official report issued by the department, today 9 out of 10 Australian teens aged 14 to 17 own a smartphone, and 67% of primary school-aged children own their own mobile screen-based device, according to the Australian Child Health Poll 2017. In the USA, a 2015 survey of 2,658 children aged 8 to 18 years old found mobile devices accounted for nearly half the screen time recorded for both primary and high school-aged children, 41% and 46% respectively. 39% of time spent on devices each day is given over to passive consumption of content, that is, watching videos, reading or listening to music, and 25% to interactive consumption such as playing games or just browsing the internet. In an Australian study conducted by Australian Psychological Society in 2017, 35% of teens in this study reported finding the thought of being without their mobile phone distressing. This massive shift in internet interaction from just a decade earlier is due in part to the personal and mobile nature of the devices themselves. They are easily transportable and very much a must-have accessory for kids to feel accepted and connected to their peers. And this is cited all from New South Wales Department of Education 2018-2019. There are numerous risks involved with the use of mobile technology in the classroom. 5 of them are listed here. Distractions in classroom, disconnected social interactions, encourage students to cheat in class and or in assessments, some students may not have equal access to technological resources, and facilitates cyberbullying. Managing the risk. The official policy to manage this risk includes during school hours, mobile devices must be kept and secured in a student's locker or bag and must not be taken out during recesses or lunch until it's the end of school hours. Disabled students are the major exception. Different levels of restriction apply between primary and high school students, with older secondary students given more leeway. Current literature. This policy is the result of extensive research and an in-depth study of current literature on the issue, both here and abroad. Some of the literature says some students must understand that technology is a useful tool but not a replacement for human interaction. For some, it may help them to create better organized, more focused lectures. For others, they believe that the use of technology benefits students by engaging them more in the classroom and allowing them to listen more closely without transcribing every word that is spoken. The value of games as a vehicle for teaching concepts while inspiring students is now well accepted at almost all levels of education. Our solution. Technology is not the problem. The inappropriate application and abuse of technology is the problem. Appropriate application of technology needs to be taught. Technology properly applied can teach good citizenship and ethical behavior. Our solution is to embrace the positive aspects of mobile digital use in the classroom, and while not ignoring the risks, mitigating them through training and positive reinforcing concepts. B.F. Skinner. Our solution instills the values of ethics, democracy, and citizenship through the appropriate application of mobile digital technology. The aim is to first of all provide exposure to the positive aspects of technology in the classroom. The focus is on ethical application of technology to promote democracy, citizenship, and ethical behavior. This proposal ensures all children have exposure to technology and are not left behind or disadvantaged. To ensure democracy and fairness, all devices will be identical and supplied by the school authorities through appropriate government funding programs. This will ensure no students miss out, but equally no student, if from a more affluent background, can gain any advantage by way of their affluence. To ensure citizenship or as an active citizen, the mobile devices will allow children to explore globally, nationally, and locally, which means they are able to communicate around the world, which can promote them to learn, understand, and develop about being literate and have knowledge about the law. To ensure ethics promoted in children's usage of mobile devices in the classroom, planned lessons need to contain a pedagogy where children will use the device appropriately and teach them to understand the consequences of not using it properly. Our solution is not just our opinion, but supported by solid academic research. For example, democracy. In a democratic society, the purpose of education is to ingrain in students the values of cooperation, fairness, and justice within classrooms. It is essential to recognize and value the competence and agency of the child, especially in democratic pedagogy of teaching, where technologies can be used to assist in connecting the curriculum with democratic values in a range of ways, through both the content taught and the teaching and learning process implemented. Smith 2007 as cited in Archer 2015 and Morrill 2014. Citizenship. Citizenship is one of many critical teaching as it informs children and students about human rights, justice, law, and the economy, as well as what it means to be a citizen. The relationship of technology and citizenship is that it is a tool for learning and developing across all children, and providing access to any smart devices can promote global citizenship in the classroom. Elwood et al. 2011 study reported that the Australian policies are the discourses of knowledge, economy, and social capital, and focus upon creating abstract future citizens and work who will maintain the democratic nation and ideals of Australia. Ethics. Ethics is taught in education, teaches children about what is good and bad. It's about obligation and moral duty. Sadler et al. 2005, as cited in Boone 2011, suggests that ethics debates facilitates communication and clarification of contextual ethical issues, and highlights the interplay of different personal values. Ethics understanding underpins the teaching of values, professional standards, and reflective practice. The relationship with technology is that it will promote learning, understanding, and developing about how to be ethical in the usage of smart devices by exploring one's own morality and judgment through own beliefs and values. As mentioned by Newman 2002, cited in Javaco Johnson 2011, ethical professionalism involves the development of a strong self-identity characterized by the knowledge, skills, and dispositions necessary for confidence and competence in making sound and ethical judgments. In closing, there is a current educational issue around the use of mobile digital devices in the classroom. It is an important issue that the educational department is taking seriously enough to have commissioned considerable research and to have developed a policy specific to the issue. Our solution accepts that status quo and proposes to go that little bit further and use the benefit of this growing technology to the advantage of students and faculty across all levels of schooling.